These are the example of apps people use to communicate among each other worldwide. Of communication. Communication is a learned skill. However, while most people are born with the physical ability to talk, not all can communicate well unless they make special efforts to develop and refine this skill further. So much so that we sometimes forget how complex the communication process actually is.
This is the OSI model layer.
Application. The application layer serves as the window for users and application processes to access network services. The layer contains a variety of commonly needed functions: resources sharing, device redirection, remote file access, remote printer access, inter-process communication. Layer 6. Presentation. This layer usually interacts with the operating system, and when data packets are received, it formats the packets and present it to the application layer for the user to see and interact with.
Layer 5. Session. This layer is one of important layer as it actually opens up a session between nodes, computers, printers, and lets them communicate and perform specific operations, whether it's sending emails and printing. Layer 4. Transport. The fourth layer is a transport layer. This layer handles the actual transfer of the packets and to its correct destination. On the sending computer, the transport layer is responsible for breaking the data packets into smaller bits so that it is easier for packets to transfer, all taking different routes through the network, because if they all go in the same path.
Layer 3. Network. This layer decides where the data packets go, text, image, and make sure it travels to its correct destination by choosing a suitable path for the packets to travel through. It then forwards the data to the transport layer.
Layer 2. Data link. This layer is the layer that transfers data packets from one node to another and ensures that there is no problem during the transfer, and it passes it onto the third layer, making sure it's error-free.
Layer 1. Physical. The physical layer is the physical part of the network where the parts or hardware can be touched and seen. The parts can include cables, whether they are fiber optic or some other. Another part can be the connectors. This is what connects the network to the computer, and it could be via.
This is how OSI works.
Thank you!
Created using Powtoon.